What's up, Sunrays? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to be using the Bread Beauty hair gel. So you guys know recently I asked you what order you wanted me to try some of the gels that I had planned on trying this spring and summer, and a lot of you wanted the Bread Beauty gel, so we are going to use it today. So guys, it says water sets your curl, hair gel locks it in. It says this hair gel is a moisture locking protective gel gloss for wet set curls. The non-flaking and non-sticky formula works to smooth the surface of hair while providing curly, coily hair with definition and glassy shine. So it does say that this is for curly and coily hair. You're supposed to rake through clean, wet hair in small sections from root to tip. Use a brush to smooth the product through the hair. Use generously if you have curly or coily hair, and use sparingly if you have wavy hair. So I'm going to be using it generously. It says it's important that you apply hair gel from the very root to the very tip of all your hair for the most even results. For better definition, we recommend the gel is applied on its own without any leave-in or hair oil. For softer definition or wavy hair, use gel as the top coat in your curly styling routine by layering on top of a curl cream or curl foam. So if you want a softer hold, you can use a curl foam or a curl cream underneath it, and they do have a foam, but I don't have it on hand. But if you want more definition and more hold, then use it alone. So you guys know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to use it alone today. We're gonna see how that works, and then if I have enough, which I should, this is 6.2 ounces, so we're gonna try to get more than one use out of it. If I have more, then I will try to use it again with a leave-in and see how that works and see if there's a difference or how I feel about it. I normally would do side by side, but since I didn't put a leave-in in the shower, I'm just gonna do it as is. So I am straight from out of the shower and my hair is wet. I got water running down my neck. Now this does say you can apply it on wet hair, but when I read it on the site, it said you could do it on damp or wet hair. So yeah, I'm going to, let me get some warm water just to be on the safe side. Okay, I am back. All right, so I'm gonna wet this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do it section by section. I don't necessarily like doing that, but we're gonna see. So it's wet. This is what the packaging looks like, and it's cute. I like it. Pink and or light lavender and black. Looks kind of like a foam packaging. Look at there. Y'all see that? It's locked. So we got to pull this off. See the hole nail? I had to pull this out of it. That's neat, so it doesn't come out. Okay, so I am going to, there we go. All right, so that's one pump. So that's the consistency. Hopefully y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Rub it and apply it to the hair. The smell does not match the packaging. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't care for the smell. It smells like a cleaner. Kind of like a lemon cleaner, like a Pledge furniture cleaner. Wood, lemon Pledge. Ugh, yeah, I'm not, I mean, I shouldn't say ugh because I've used Pledge, but I don't necessarily want my hair to smell like it. I guess I should say that. I put another pump, so 2 pumps is what I used on this section, which is my looser section, and it seems to be doing okay. It does sound like it's foaming, You see the white? So it does seem like it's foaming a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. And I am gonna twirl my hair just to help it out just a little bit. I tell you what, I don't really like putting product on my hair with no leave-in. Especially a gel. I can do it with a mousse, but a gel, I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna try not to wet my whole length, but I am gonna try to wet the ends because the ends is where I like most of my definition anyway. So I don't want those to be frizzy. So I took a little more, rubbing it between my hands, making sure to get the root, she said. Yeah, it does kind of foam or something as you apply it to wet hair. So I'm gonna see if it does it. As my hair, you know, these sections start to dry a little bit, I'm gonna try it on those and see, well, if it does that if you don't add water. Let me go ahead and do it with this section. Okay, I took 3 pumps because my hair is getting to the part that's a little bit more harder to define. Get it off my hands. Okay, now let's try it because that one was still doing it too. So let's see about this section. I'm gonna run my thumbs through a little bit, make sure no tangles are in those ends, even though they look frizzy. 3 pumps. Can you hear that? So it still foams a little bit even when you don't add more water. Yeah, so it still does it. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem like. Can't really tell if water is helping or not. Okay guys, since I don't have leave-in on, I am going to go ahead and just do this around my head and try to do it as quickly as possible so my hair does not dry out. So you guys can just watch. Alright guys, it's all applied, So I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. I felt like it was definitely, you know, defining the hair. It does feel like it is going to be a light hold, but you know, that could be deceiving. I don't know. So let me get under the dryer. I hope it doesn't flake. I hope I didn't use too much. I ended up using like 3 pumps per section. I don't know if that was good or not. I really can't tell how much I have left. I know I have some, I just can't really tell how much. So that is one con already that I see, is that I can't see through this. So I don't like the fact that I don't know how much I have left. So I don't know if I have enough for a whole nother use or half a use or whatever. So we'll see about me doing it with the leave-in. I don't know. I do feel like it's starting to, you know, frizz in certain areas. So let me get under the dryer and I'll be back. So stay tuned. All right, guys. Me right from under the dryer. So hair is dry. Hair is pretty defined. I do feel a little bit of a hold. You know, I can feel the texture of the coils and a little bit of hold on the ends. I don't have a crunch. So yeah, we'll see how long it lasts. I was going to, it is late in the day and I'm thinking, do I want to stretch this stuff, try to shape it up at all? But I don't think I'm gonna do anything tonight, but I did want to show you straight from under the dryer, so get a good look. It looks healthy. It looks good. It looks good to me as far as not having any flakes, not looking dull and gray like some gels will do. It looks good. It looks good. So yeah, I am going to sleep on it tonight and I'll come back tomorrow with it stretched and we'll talk about it then. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so I am back and it is the next day. I did stretch my hair a little bit to try to shape it some because I had it back in the braid tube and it was squished. I will say that it did have a cast and it still has a small cast. I still wouldn't call it crunchy, at least not for me, but it definitely is a cast that should hold your hair. Okay, so my hair would look a lot more defined had I not stretched it, but once I stretch it, it does take a little bit of the definition, but I still have a lot, as you can see. Okay, I will say since I stretched it, it did break a little bit of the cast. So with that being said, it's not as shiny as it looked yesterday. So when there's a cast on it, because I can still see it in places through my window and my natural lighting that's coming in, the places that still have the gel cast on it, like the ends, still look a little shiny, whereas other places where it broke doesn't look as shiny. So I will say that, but you know, it's okay. It's not anything that I can't live with. For me, I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting to get a hard as hold as I got with this, so that's a plus for those of you who were wanting to know, does it have a hold? Is it going to be able to give me, you know, X amount of days? I think that it will, especially if you don't use like a leave-in under it like I did, because they said if you don't use a leave-in or mousse under it, you'll get a harder hold. Will it last you 7 days? I think that's going to depend on your hair, your climate, and what you like your 7-day hair to look like. So I'll say that, but I definitely think that it has enough hold to last. So for me, this definitely could last me a good 5 days. I'm probably not going to allow it to, and I said 5 days because I don't usually go 7 days. I will go 5, but I'm probably not even going to allow it to last that long just because of the way that it feels, and that's my personal preference. So with this gel, it does have a It does have a, there's a coating on my hair that I can feel. It's not a thick like shea butter type coating. It is more of a rubbery type coating in my opinion. My hair feels a little rubbery. So I don't necessarily care for that. I think as the cast breaks, that'll go away. But as the cast breaks, the hair is going to get more frizzy and it is going to be dry. I feel like my hair, even though it is kind of like movable and soft and doesn't feel crunchy, although it has a cast, it does feel a little dry in my opinion. I would say right now it doesn't feel dry, but in a day or two it's going to feel really dry. So for me, I would use a leave-in under this. I would try to use a leave-in under this. I don't even know if I would do a mousse under it because I don't know if the mousse would give enough moisture to this for me. But I'd like to see how it feels with a leave-in under it, and that could make a difference. But I want to, be honest with you guys that I feel a little bit of a coating, but I'm sensitive to coatings, okay? Some of y'all probably don't care. Some of y'all probably ain't paid enough attention to your hair to feel a coating or not. I'm sensitive to coatings because I know how I like my hair to feel. So I can definitely tell that there is something on my hair. It has a somewhat spongy feel, rubbery type feel, but it definitely has hold, a lot more hold than I thought that it was going to have. And it has more definition than I thought it was going to have. So those are pros, but it is somewhat drying to me. I don't think that, and I could be wrong, but I don't think that my hair is going to last without me scrunching in some type of moisture. That's what I'm feeling, but hey, we'll see. But that's what I'm feeling. I think this is a little bit drying. I did not like the smell. I think I talked about the smell when I was applying. It has a lemon pledge type scent to me, which I don't care for. And I'm shocked that they have that because their other products smell very sweet, like Fruit Loops or, some type of sweet cereal or something like that. So for them to make this to smell like a cleaning product or some type of lemon pledge, I was shocked by. Now, maybe they think it's something else, but that's what I'm picking up. My nostrils are picking up lemon pledge. So I don't care for the smell. I don't care for the packaging because I can't tell how much I got in it. And I don't necessarily care for the price, especially for 6.2 ounces. And I'm sure I used at least half of this, if not a little bit more than half. So with that being said, I'm only going to get 2 uses out of it. This one and probably one more if this makes it through a whole use. We'll see. So yeah. That's pretty much all I gotta say about it. I think I covered everything. I covered the smell. I showed you guys the texture. I'm showing you the results. And that's pretty much all I can say about it. I'm pleasantly surprised. But is this something that I would repurchase? I don't think so. And not because it's not good. I feel like if this was a lot less expensive and had at least 8 ounces in it, I probably would repurchase it again because I would want to keep trying it out. I would want to try it out with the leave-in. Then I would want to try it out with the mousse to see how that works. And if those worked for me, then because it's, a little bit better ingredients supposedly and stuff like that, then I probably would purchase it again. But because it's not those things, it is small, it is really expensive. I probably wouldn't. I probably would just stick with the stylers that I already have that I like, that are a little bit more affordable. But it doesn't mean that this isn't good. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep you posted as far as how the moisture lasts, because I could be wrong. Maybe, as this breaks off, maybe it won't feel any drier, but that's to be seen. So I'll come back, try to come back on day 3, let you see it, and we'll go from there. So okay, real quick, coming back before I wash my hair. This is day 4 of the wash and go with Red Beauty, and yeah, this is it. It still has some definition and everything, but my hair feels dry. My hair actually felt dry on day 2. I put some, I scrunched some moisture milk in it, and it helped for the moment, but then day 3 it was back dry again and somewhat even frizzier. So the moisture milk did kind of frizz it out some, but there's still a lot of definition, but it just feels dry. So for me, this would not be something I would use alone. I definitely would try to use it with a leave-in, and I still might do that, but I don't like the feel of my hair. I don't like the dryness. I feel like they say put it from the roots to the ends. I felt like it is really tight on the roots, and my hair feels really tangly with this. So I have been kind of, you know, just trying to loosen it up on the roots a little bit, but it's just not something that I like for the feel of my hair or what I'm trying to get from my hair. But I will say that it does definitely have some hold. So if you are someone who likes crunchy, who likes, you know, a lot of definition for days, then you may like this. If you don't mind that crunchy feel, definitely use a leave-in or your hair is going to be dry. Well, it is in my climate. And then if you're someone who likes a softer hold, a fluffier hold, then I don't know, you may not care for this as much, because to me it goes on like it's going to be a soft hold, but it ends up being a harder hold. And I do have some places that are crunchy. When I first got from out, and I was like, well, it's not really crunchy, but there is a hold. As the days went on, those pieces have turned a little bit crunchy, and I don't like that, and my hair just looks dry and it feels dry. So I'm gonna wash it, but I didn't want to wash it without getting on showing you 4th day hair. Hopefully, you know, this helps you guys make a decision on it, but not bad, just not for me, and I don't think that it would become a staple in my hair care regimen. So I'll say that. Okay, all right, guys. So that was 3rd day hair. Let me know how you feel it held up. Let me know if you have tried these products, if you plan on trying these products. Leave all that in the comment section below. And if you have tried them, what did you use it with? Did you use it with a leave-in or with a mousse? Leave all that so we all can learn from you. And guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.